No fire starter, no axe, just one night in the Swedish forest. Let's see if I can make it. JB here from JB Northworks and Outdoors. Today we're going into the forest with basically nothing. No knife, no saw, no axe, and nothing to start a fire with. A lot of people think you need lots of stuff to survive. So tonight we're going to see if that's actually true. Okay, so the rules are no tools, no nothing. Only what I can find here in the forest. The only thing I've got with me is my wool blanket and a bottle of water. It's early spring, late winter, so it's pretty mild on the days. It's about 8 degrees Celsius, but almost every night it gets down to freezing. So we really need to find a shelter, and we really need to make a fire from nothing. So let's go. This is just what I'm looking for, guys. It's an old root ball. Let's see on the other side if we have something good in there. So this looks really promising. It's really dry and we have some sand on the bottom. So I think I can build like a small shelter here with some branches. Yeah, I think this is the spot for the night. So look what I found here, guys. This in Swedish is called skägglava. It's like a white fungus that grows on the spruce branches and spruce trees. And it's really good fire starter if it's dry. It burns like gasoline when it's dry. So this we're going to keep. See if we can start a fire with this later. Here we have a good fallen spruce tree, a small one. That's good building material. Let's see if it's loose. Yeah, I think I get it loose. That was stuck to the ground really good. I think I need to find better trees that are already dead on the ground. So the storm yesterday really helps me today with this build. I found a lot of broken branches, so it's really good to build a roof off. So I'm making really good progress on the shelter. It's starting to look pretty good. got a good roof, got a good wind barrier. It's not going to be 100% watertight, but you know, it's better than nothing. So I think next task is to find some firewood. We need to start figuring out how we're going to start a fire. So here we have some really good firewood. And the bonus is that it's already fallen, so let's start carrying. Okay, so now we gathered some firewood. It's time to address the fire problem. So I did find some really good material to start a fire here. We're going to do a bow drill. So we're going to start the fire by friction. So we're going to tie a string to this one so it looks like a bow. We're going to spin this one against this dry piece of wood that I found from a fallen tree. So we get really hot friction, we get some amber, then we can start a fire. So the important thing for this to work, you need really to plan, you need to have everything before you start. So when I get the amber, I can start it with this, super dry, super thin, skägglava, the Swedish. Then we can move on with some smaller branches. And then bigger and bigger and bigger. So you really need to have everything on hand before you do this. So let's start building the bow. So what I'm going to use for the string, shoelace. That's the only thing I have to work with, so we take that. So I found this board. It's from a dead tree that the storm took down yesterday. So it's really dry and it's a really good base plate to drill against. And also this is super dry, that's the key here. Both materials need to be really dry for this to work. But let's try. So we need like a dent or a groove so the stick has something to start in. I did find a big rock. Let's see if I can dent it so we have something to start. Starting to smoky. Come on, come on. Yes! Come on. Woo! Now we need to stoke it really good. There you go, guys. I did it. I did fire with almost nothing. That is a really good feeling. That took some time, guys. I think I grinded for almost 40 minutes. But finally, I did get some fire. So the important thing now is to keep this alive. I don't want to do that again. Oh. I'm going to be a bit careful here with the fire. It's pretty moist in the ground, but I don't want to start a forest fire, so I'm keeping the fire down low. I'm starting to get really hungry. I haven't eaten since lunch and I only have the bottle of water with me, but that's a part of the challenge. The human body can go a real long time without food if you have the water, so I think I will manage until tomorrow. I think I can take back my shoelace now. So I'm starting to get really tired, guys, and I'm going to have a lot of work tonight to keep this fire going. So I think it's the best thing now is to go to sleep, get some rest for short moments and stoke the fire all the time. It's going to be a long night, but I think I'm going to manage. So let's go to bed. I will give you some updates through the night, but now it's time to get to sleep. So good night, see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's been the longest and the coldest night in my life. Oh geez. But the sun is up and it's time to get up. Oh. Oh. This was a long night, guys. I've been stoking the fire every hour, I think. Been running around the camp just to keep my warmth. I've been in the forest 4 times to collect more firewood. So I went to bed almost 12 hours ago now, and I maybe slept 2 hours. So this is nothing I can recommend you doing for fun, but if it's really good practice for a real life situation. But now I'm really tired and I'm hungry. I'm only drinking water for the last 24 hours. So I think it's time to pack up and start my journey home. So as you can see, it's currently 2 degrees Celsius and it was -1 this night. So it was pretty cold. So I'm going to put the glowing firewood here in the sand so the fire doesn't spread around. So here is a safe place. Okay guys, so now we know you can survive a pretty cold night with basically nothing. You just need some imagination and put some really hard work into it. As of always, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you like videos like this, take a look at my playlist over here, where I do more bushcraft shelter and survival videos. So stay safe, and until next time, bye bye!